everyone, welcome to 369 Mystical Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. Let's just cleanse the space with some sound energy and then we'll get to your reading. Sagittarius, fire sign. Always know, once you're focused, you can achieve anything that you want. Also, the social service, I understand, is very essential for you. However, first you gotta fill your own cup, only then you can fill anybody else's cup, right? Okay, dear angels, spirit guides, God, nature and cosmos. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. Please help them, guide them by aligning the past, present and future, the elements seen and unseen. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Dear God, angels, spirit guides, nature, cosmos, the elements seen and unseen. Please guide the sign of Sagittarius by aligning past, present and future, the elements seen and unseen. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Dear angels, spirit guides, God, nature, cosmos, please align the past, present and future, the elements seen and unseen for the sign of Sagittarius, and guide them. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? I needed exactly 3. All right. Let's see. So how I do a reading is by 369 method. There are like 3 rows and 3 columns. First row, 3 columns are past, present and future. The first row has 3 cards, dominant energies of past, present and future. Second row has 2 cards each, and the third row again has 3 cards each. So the first column is past, then the present and the future, and we'll read 6 cards of each time zone: recent past, the present and the recent and the upcoming future. All right. In your, let me spread the cards first properly. Okay, then. Let me show you your spread. In your recent past is 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Page of Cups, 10 of Swords, 6 of Wands in reversal, and Judgment. In your present is Death in reversal, King of Swords in reversal, 7 of Wands in reversal, the Star, 8 of Swords in reversal, Knight of Swords. And in your upcoming future is Strength card as the dominant energy, then 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups in reversal. Cool. So let's get to your reading. You had 10 of Cups in your past, recently in your past. You had everything that you could have wanted, like a perfect home, a perfect business, a perfect relationship. If you'll see, like there's this couple, there are kids, there is nature, everything. There's a rainbow as well. So everything that you had in your recent past, the best possible life, you were content. This is 10 of cards is like contentment, like 100%, like that was your recent past. Also you had this 4 of Wands. Again, a very happy card. There's a couple, there is a castle, whatever they are wanting, they are able to manifest. So if you are a single person, then both your masculine and feminine sides were balanced, meaning your logical side and your emotional side, your business and your emotions, your career front and your relationships. You can define it, understand it, interpret it however you want. Or if you are a married couple or in a relationship, then you had like everything that you wanted. You had a perfect home, your work was fun, business was working well, and everything was perfect in your life in your recent past. And you also had this Page of Cups, who has this fish coming out of his cup. So that is like a good message, a good news, some lucky win. Maybe you played a lottery and you won something, or a good message, you know, some relative got pregnant or delivered a baby, or your business all of a sudden boomed, got a profit, or you yourself manifested, got a new idea and it actually functioned, manifested. However, in all that happiness, all that joy in your recent past, you all of a sudden suffered with immense betrayal. Somebody betrayed you immensely. Can be your partner, can be in your relation, can be in your business, can be something working out amazingly well and suddenly underwent a loss, something like that. So some kind of loss or betrayal happened, which, can you see, this person has like 10 swords upon his back. So somebody betrayed you in big time, okay? And like you were in such a happy energy that you just were unable to understand or foresee what was happening, or it just came like a shock in your recent past and you got betrayed. And then 6 of Wands came in reversal. So that's when you turn your back on your immediate environment in your community. Otherwise, you may have been helping even your community. Of course, when a person is like happy and satisfied and successful in his own, in like all the fronts, he takes care of the community as well. So that's when you suddenly realize like you underwent that immense betrayal. You decided to not really contribute to your environment. You were not in that mental state, to be honest. So you just decided to not really take the entire community, everybody around, because somewhere your trust got broken. And the Judgment is also in reversal. So upright, that would have meant like, you know, you understanding what was happening around and being able to rationalize what went wrong, or the divine doing justice to you. But that is also in reversal. Either you were unable to understand who betrayed you, or you were unable to take the right decision, or the divine didn't really do justice to you in your recent past. You felt betrayed, either by your destiny, either by the fate, either by the happenings in your life, in your relationship, because you had everything, you had just perfectness in your life, and suddenly things got shattered in your recent past. In your present time, there is this reversal of Death. Upright, I always take this card very positively. Death is not like a real death. Death is like death of an old self. Something like, you know, our old beliefs, like if I, for example, am being in a certain way, functioning in a certain way till a certain age, and suddenly, we always keep on changing, and change is a happy thing, because one who doesn't change ultimately gets killed. A tree who doesn't bend gets killed by a storm, gets taken away. So you need to keep on changing, you need to keep on adapting to your environment, to the demands of the time, to your you have to behave as per your situation. But your inability to let go of, maybe for example, this betrayal happened in your business, so you are unable to let go of that idea that you were recently you were a successful businessman, or say you were working in some company and all of a sudden you got unemployed, right? So you are unable to let go of that entity where you were at a certain position and were identified as a so and so person. You are unable to let go that old self, basically. Or if you were in a relationship, you got a betrayal, so you are unable to let go of that feeling of being together, a feeling of being a husband or a wife. So you are unable to let go of that old identity, and that is a major blockage in your present time, because anytime this death card comes up, it is for our own benefit. We need to let go of our old self, old beliefs, and undergo that change, but it is in reversal. So, and then this King of Swords is also in reversal. Upright, that would have meant your ability to face any kind of situation, any kind of opponent head on. In reversal, that means you are so shattered by this recent betrayal that you are not really able to express much or fight also for yourself or for your justice. You just have lost it in your present time, and you are unable to let go of the old entity, unable to let go of your old life, unable to let go of the idea that you just were so successful and all of a sudden you had this betrayal, this loss, and now you are so shattered that you are unable to speak also, you are unable to fight also. You have lost that inner zeal, inner strength to fight back, basically. And Seven of Swords upright means a person who holds on to at least one thing with all his faith, but it is also in reversal. So that means you have lost all faith, maybe from the world, or from, there are times when, even if I'll say these are the tests of the times. So whoever your God is, whatever your faith is, can be nature, can be cosmos, can be some God, can be some guru, whoever that you believe in, whatever that you believe in. Everybody believes in something, right? Like the explanation of whatever happens in our life. Whatever that you believe in, you gotta have that faith intact. Because even if whatever the situation happened, you not accepting it is a major blockage, and your silence is another problem right now. I mean, it can be helpful, because when we don't know what to do, it's better to stay mum for a while. But in your present scenario, you don't really have your faith in anything or anybody, so you have to understand, not everything has gone bad. Even if you have met with 10 of Swords, like so much has happened, it's still not everything is gone. You need to have some faith, can be in divine, can be in your loved one. I'm sure it's never ever there, like, everything breaks off at the same time. There's always something that remains. Some ember is there inside or outside. You gotta figure that out. And once you figure that out, see, there is a star. The card of star is very positive. That means, so star, there's this lady who is pouring water both inside a pond and upon the earth. So this lady is nourishing not just the earth, but also refilling the earth's cup, basically. It's like a supernatural element. So either the divine will come and refill your cup, will somehow compensate for your losses, or you yourself can become that kind of person to once again and like refill your losses. One thing that I know about Sagittarians, suddenly my own perspective came into my head, like, they're very egoistic. fire signs, so if they have put in a lot of effort in something and something really bad happen, it gets destroyed. It's rare that they again invest that much of time and energy in the same thing. So it's all right. I'll still suggest, say if a business underwent a loss, you can still rebuild it. However, as much as I understand Sagittarius, so I feel like it's rare, it's so rare that you'll reinvest your time or energy in the same relationship or in the same business or in the same venture. So obviously so many betrayals. So if not that, I'm saying you are a Sagittarian, you know how to aim and then make anything successful. So just don't lose hope, there is this star energy, you still have that supernatural magical element. If you could achieve 10 of cups, page of cups once, you can again do that. Don't lose hope, don't lose faith is the point in the present time. See, there is this 8 of swords, but in reversal. Upright, that means the person is blindfolded and doesn't know about all the swords, all the betrayals that are happening around. But in reversal, still not a very positive card, but that can mean, that your blindfold can be out. Maybe now, like, who are your opponents, or maybe you are just not bothered about that. Maybe you are just not interested in that business anymore, in that relationship anymore, so it doesn't affect you anymore. Who actually betrayed you, who went against you. So the point being, you don't have to, even if the loss has happened, even if the betrayal has happened, but ultimately it's your reaction that will decide how much of a loss happened in your life in real. The loss has happened in your past. Your reaction and your comeback will decide how much you got impacted. That's what matters, right? And if you could build something once, you can always do it again in a much better way. No, that or something else. And once you understand that, you don't really allow yourself to get into this 8 of swords energy, right? Remove your blindfold, maybe understand your opponents, or just don't entertain those energies. Yeah. So then and along with the support of the star card, you can be a Knight of Swords. So a Knight of Swords is a messenger. A Knight of Swords is the energy with which you will finally be able to face your opponents in the right way. Not still a king, still you won't still be that powerful to just finish whoever comes your way, but you will be powerful enough, you'll have facts enough, you'll have power enough to face whoever comes your way. In the amount of power, amount of facts that are required, you will be able to face them head on. In the future, there is strength. So once you face them all, there is this strength card. With your love, with your softness, that you will be able to tame the wildest animal, the most ferocious animal out in the business market, maybe you will be able to get that girl who just is never into relationships. So you had this crush for a long time, and suddenly you get that girl. Or maybe there was this business that nobody was able to launch in the market, but in your nearby future you would be able to launch it by aligning with the right kind of people, getting the right set of resources. So that is a possibility. You will have this strength to tame the wildest animal just with your genuine attitude, just with your honesty, just with all your hard work, with your genuine attitude basically. And once you do that, once you tame the wild animal, once you tame whatever the situation requires out of you, you have the 7 of Cups, which is a very positive card. 7 of Cups has everything, has a loved one, has power, fame, money, everything, even hidden enemies for that matter, but that you shouldn't be afraid of it. If you are successful, enemies are natural, they are a must. Only then we know that we are going on the right path. So you have this 7 of Cups, which is a very positive card. in your nearby future. So don't fret in your present time. Don't worry. No, whatever has happened has happened. You don't need to get into that defeat kind of zone. You had a 10 of cups once. You can rebuild it, and once you are not really focusing upon your enemies or getting your blindfold off, you are able to tame the most wildest of animals, most difficult of scenarios, and are able to once again achieve 7 of cups. And gradually you are building another craft, another business. 8 of Pentacles is like you working really hard upon another venture, upon another dream of yours, and which is in your upcoming present. So you are working hard again upon some new venture, some new relationship, some new connection, some new dream of yours, and you are also getting success at it. However, whenever we get success, some kind of test of time is there. No matter what, you have been successful, you understand it, right? So there is this Knight of Swords energy alongside. Knight of Swords is even if outside you are quite successful, you are building you are just focusing on your work, and you have everything in your life, very happy card, like all loved one, have fame, popularity again, money again. You are rebuilding yourself. At the same time, deep inside, you have this pain still in your future. Also, you still have this pain inside of all the betrayals that you felt in your past. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. So in your past there was 10 of Swords. In your present there is 9 of Swords. However, in your past you had died because of that. In your present, in your future, you are just sad. You are lamenting about all the betrayals that you had met with, and you are just sad about it. And then you have this Page of Pentacles. So even if you are sad about it, you are holding on to your pentacle, you are holding on to your new life that you have built, new business that you have established, new relationship that you are into, and you are holding on to it tightly. Then Knight of Cups is in reversal. So upright, that would have meant a good news. Upright, it would have meant manifestation of yet another dream, but it's in reversal. So because maybe it can be because you are still in this sad zone that you are unable to really receive any more happy news or manifest every dream that is coming to you. However, in nearby future, you do have 7 of Cups, you do have 8 of Pentacles, and you have a lot of strength. So there's no need to worry. No, all is not lost. Whenever we lose something, this is divine's way of telling us it was never meant for us. Whatever the journey you had with your past relationship, past business, past career, past job, it was done. Now it's time to rebuild yourself. Don't obstruct, don't come on the pathway of death. You have all the strength required for it. You can rebuild yourself, and then hold on to your pentacle. Don't let yourself be sad or get into this misery because of this betrayal that you felt, and accept the divine's blessing. Let a good news come to your life. There's no need to build a lot of things at the same time, but yes, you do have a new venture, a new connection, something new once again getting rebuilt in your life. Something new, like no more betrayals, no more. You still have after effects of it, but no more betrayals. Alright, I hope this was helpful. This is the first time I'm doing tarot readings. This is especially for the 8 Lionsgate portal. If anything resonated with you, please support my channel. It is a general reading. May or may not resonate with everybody around. Alright, off I go. 369 Tarot.